Alright, before I lose any more viewers, let us get going. Ladies and gentlemen, LRM versus VTV. I don't even know who the first players are. I just have the replay. The first match is going to be on Bloody Ridge. I'm going to do the Korean intro. Ladies and gentlemen, mute yourself if you don't want to blow out your speakers. LRM versus VTV. The Gambits Cup semi-finals. The winner of this match will face SAS Noobs in the finals next week. 시작! 하겠습니다! Yeah! Alright, here we go. Game number 1 will be VTV's Shadow versus LRM Choosy in the bottom left. As the Orange Protoss, we will have LRM Choosy leading off for his team. And in the top right as the yellow Zerg, we will have VTV's Shadow. So, we are on a Bloody Ridge, and it will be a ZVP now, or PVZ. Now, Choosy is the, he is a race picker. I believe he plays Zerg in the other matchups, and he plays PVZ. And Shadow, I don't know too much about. Now that I think about it, actually, I don't know all that much about VTV's roster, except for like Joachim and Scan. And now they're not allowed to play anymore. Yeah, hold on. Actually, I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe Ava can confirm, but I believe I think Joachim's banned. I don't know if Scan's banned as well. Yeah, whatever. Probe moving out. There is a pylon at the front. This looks like just a gateway forge wall here. Let's see if he makes the gateway or the forge first. Is he gonna do the Jangbi style? Yes, he is! He's looking exactly like what KC did in his game. But Shadow, is that a 9-pool? That is. It looks like a 9-pool gas from Shadow. So Choosy's gonna have to play defensively with his Zealots. Now, this, oh man, I hate this opening. Or rather, I hate playing against this opening as Protoss, because once Zerg gets those speedlings out, it's like actually impossible to scout him until you get a Corsair. Unless you hide like 12 probes all over the map. You know, it's actually impossible to scout him. And then he can do anything, you know, he can go Hydra Bust, he can go Lurker Drop, he can go Mutas, he can do all sorts of dirty little Zerg things. Alright, anyway. Looks like he's just now getting speed. And what's going to be the follow-up here? Looks like a probe's already here to make a forge. Indeedy. That's nice and tight here. I believe there are just these two gaps for links to get through. And yeah, you can see pulled gas, very nice. Only getting 4 extra gas, of course. Pulled those guys off right as he had 100. And looks like he's going to block with 1 Zealot and 1 probe, since the second Zealot will actually not be out in time. Now, I think he should pull a second probe, perhaps. He's going to make 1 cannon now. He actually... Is that actually tight? Wait, is that actually tight? That's not tight, is it? Oh, that might be tight. Wow, this might actually be a much better wall than I thought. Is that really Ling tight, though? Man, Shadow, can you just try and run it, please? Please? And, oh, thank God, the replay bar is actually covered. I'm gonna cover it for myself, actually, so I can't see. Okay, so I can't see the replay bar now. Whew, good. So apparently that's tight. Apparently this is actually a much better wall than I even thought. Well, that's good. Excellent. Cool. Nexus going down. He's actually gonna get away with 1 cannon, which is quite interesting. This is thanks to the nice wall. And guys are already back on gas before the 3rd hatch goes down, but it looks like there will be a 3 hatch. Assimilator is down, 3rd hatch is down. And oh, I have an update, ladies and gentlemen, from the organizer of the Gambit Cup. Apparently from Team VTV. Ready, you guys? You guys taking notes? All right, everybody, get out your pen and paper. All right, the following players are banned from the league: Joe Kim, scan, toss, and target. They're actually all banned. They're actually all banned for one reason or another. Smurfing, other things, I don't even know. So yeah, VTV working with a somewhat limited roster. But well, let's see if they can put up a good fight here against LRM. Of course, LRM did finish as #1 in the standings after the regular season play. So they are certainly the favorites to win this Clown War. But let's see. Let us see what happens. Stargate goes down. And Lair is about to finish. So despite going for the 9-pull speed, Shadow actually didn't really capitalize on it. Well, no, that's not really fair. He didn't do anything, you know, mega cheesy behind it. He's just playing standard. Of course, Choosy has no idea about this, so he could still be very wary of some kind of silly cheese coming out. But very, very standard stuff. Spire going down. And yeah. Nothing fancy. Looks like +1 has started. The Zealots apparently can't figure out how to get out of the base. Oh! 2 Zealots are gonna get surrounded! Nope. Man, almost getting those 2 surrounded since the other 2 were stuck here behind his own wall. He's gonna put on a bit of pressure, but with these speedlings out, yeah, he can't really advance too far. So it's not particularly scary. Now, Shadow's going up quite high in the money. Is he saving for something? No, now he's built a hatchery and a bunch of drones. So it looks like he was just focusing a bit too much on the front. Perhaps he was also supply blocked as well. Wasn't really paying attention there. Anyway, Choosy's moving out now. Yet again, his Zealots are just confused. And oh no, see, that's why it's so dangerous to move out against speedlings. A nice surround, but nice control there by Choosy. He actually walked into range of that cannon. That's a nice positioning for that cannon. So kills most of the Zerglings there. I'm a little bit surprised. I actually thought he would just lose all those Zealots, but no, he actually keeps them. And now the Corsair is moving out. And Choosy is actually not, you know, overreacted or anything. He's just played a completely normal game. Alright, cool. I hear the Corsair shooting something. Aha! There it is. So we'll get one Overlord, I believe, but there should be Scourge making. Ah, there they are. And boom. And oh, he's actually going to get a second Overlord, so he's actually going to supply cap Shadow quite hard here. Excuse me. And looks like we have one cannon going down in the main. A few gateways going down. I like this positioning, by the way. All the tech structures kind of clustered here. One cannon kind of covering the gateway, or sorry, the Stargate and the mineral line. And some gateways here. It's quite nice. I like this base layout. Of course, I'm quite anal about building placement, especially as Protoss, so I always look for these things in the games I observe. Double sunken, triple sunken, sunken. Ah, Scourgy! He should catch that. Yeah, he will. And that's a lot of Zealots though. They have +1 now. Speed should be finished soon. Speed is actually finished. And yep, there we go. Moving out. Bunch of +1 speed lots. Shadow sees this with his Lings. He's got some nice SimCity now. Ooh, look at that. It's a very nice SimCity at the natural. And a pretty good one at the third as well. So I don't think the speed lots will do too much. Interestingly, I was watching Zaraki stream yesterday, and he actually just like lost to the same speed lot rush like 5 times in a row against Sakwe. It's quite funny. Of course, it's like completely unrelated to this game. It's like a completely tangential story, but it was funny. Anyway, the +1 Zealots are moving in here, and it's a good SimCity. The mutas are out already. The Zealots are kind of bugging out. Choosy Zealots seem to be slightly mentally handicapped. Actually, wait, is that like not politically correct? Am I allowed to say that? Ah, whatever. So they're gonna get like 4 or 5 drones. I see only 4 carcasses here. So you're gonna get 4 drones, and he lost like 8 Zealots or 10 Zealots. That was not effective. Archon going down, since he does see the mutas, and a cannon goes down in the natural. Now there is this cliff back here, so the mutas can micro back and forth here quite easily. I guess though the Archon can kind of stand back here and shoo them away. Now, I just had this like mental image of, you know, those like what are they called? I don't know, but they're like the ladies who stand at roads near like schools or kindergartens, and they stop the cars and stuff so that the kids can pass. What are those called? Like traffic ladies? Crossing guard people? Ladies? I don't know. I just imagined like an Archon wearing one of those reflective vest things that like, and then waving a baton and like shooing the mutas away so that they wouldn't kill the probes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. So it looks like a relatively quick 4th base from Shadow. Gonna get spotted by a DT. He does not have Overlord speed, actually, interestingly enough. He's just getting it now, so he will have to cancel this. Yep, there's the cancel. And where are the mutas going? So the mutas have denied the 3rd base, but he hasn't really done any micro back here yet. That's not... Wait a minute. Choosy's probe count seems a little bit low. A touch low for where it should be. He's also at 1,000 minerals, almost 1,200 minerals here. And oh! Nice storm going down. And with that Corsair, the Archons, and the cannons, those mutas are really not going to do too much. Why can't I select? Oh, I'm in a replay. I don't have Ops mode. Jesus. I keep trying to select multiple units and it just doesn't work. And I just like keep doing it. I'm like one of those lab rats that gets the electric shock every time he reaches for the candy, but he keeps going for it anyway. Yeah. So Shadow's actually sunkening up like crazy here. Do you really need that many Sunkens? That's like a control group of units. I mean, I know Protoss units are good, but is that really necessary? Does he even have Lurkers? He doesn't even have Lurkers. Now has Overlord speed. 3 random Scourge up here. And Choosy is rocking the money. Building up the bank. He's also running out Templars and a probe. He might be taking the 6 o'clock base, actually. I think that's what he's doing, because he keeps getting denied here at the 9 o'clock. He might lose an Archon here on the retreat. That would be quite a big loss. A free Archon. The Hydras are running. Run! Run! Oh no! Oh! Oh, he saves it. Oh man, you gotta get a storm off here! Oh, storm! Oh no! He gets the Archon, but loses like 4 or 5 Hydras there. Meanwhile, he's taking the 12 now as his 4th, and looks like Choosy is setting up to take the 6 o'clock as his 3rd. Meanwhile, I believe that's +3 starting. No, that's actually +2. Choosy actually opted to get +1 armor before +2 attack. Did he delay the archives? Is that why he did that? That's quite unusual. Protoss is almost always elected to go for full attack upgrades before anything else. Anyway, we might snipe some Templar here. Oh no, Storm on all of his own units. Oh, he's gonna kill 2 Templar with a Storm. Oh, Choosy! Oh man. Oh, but a nice Storm going down on the mutas that time. But seriously, Shadow didn't even need to snipe them. Choosy just killed his own Templar.